busy trying to get this place shined up so it can return to its former glory. So here we are down here. Just started getting all our parts together. Honestly, this is it. This is the push. We got that from Midwest Chassis. Took a little while. They cut those to order. I don't know what the big deal is. Just a couple pieces of flat metal. But we really appreciate them sending that out. We're in the middle of seeing if we can't put a seat in. It's taken us about 6 years to do that. We pretty much gave up. We already have the optic armor, so that's a key piece. We're getting ready to try to... We'll fill you all in with that. We're hoping to mount these in the back and make this thing do something this time. Because the black car was really cool, but it was just a wrong direction. So, we're about first things first. We don't know how to put this cowl in, but we got to cut the glass out. So we're going to cut the glass out. Yeah, the guys who had this before, man, God bless y'all. But daggone, whatever y'all was building, I should have walked. But now we're getting going. We got the brakes going. Just got to bleed the brakes. It's about time to party. So we're going to put y'all on time lapse and see. This might be informative for the Midwest Chassis Fbody cowl delete, or it might just be a total fail. But hang on in there. We're going to try to get started. So we kind of skipped over the part where we held the firewall up and made some marks to decide where to start trimming and cutting the firewall back. Once you start making some cuts, just hope for the best. Alright, we didn't do a great job filming the actual process, but we can talk you through it. Pretty simple. Like I said, we started down there, traced up, made a cardboard stencil, laid the Lexan in to make sure that this lip lands flush right under there. And that's, I think, about the only thing you can do wrong. I mean, I overcut a little there, but I mean, whatever. This is just, this is as good as we'd ever even aim to hit. And we got to push this back and tack it in and maybe clean up some stuff. But I mean, we ain't even worried about that. We're good with this. I mean, it landed pretty good. We're happy. We're gonna tack it in. I gotta finish that corner up, but we're gonna tack it in and then give it, you know, rattle can job and go from there. Then we can set the motor in and scale this thing. Doesn't hurt to have two people. So you can, and then you can adjust that top. As long as you get close with the gap, you can tack, you can raise that lip. There's where the bottom lip of the glass or Lexan rise. Then you just come on here. I mean, we got to, you know, there's a couple different ways you could do it, but we ended up just, you know, doing it the only way we could figure it out. Seemed to work though. So we got to clean it up a little. I mean, potentially, but we really ain't too worried about that. But the Lexan, I mean, the lip come out good. We're happy with it. I mean, this is pretty much straight. I mean, like I said, we're happy with this. All in all, pretty simple Midwest chassis joint. Can't complain. There's a bunch of surfaces that you're gonna have to hold back, and like, you know, a body guy, maybe get in there with some, you know, magic and whatever. We ain't gonna worry about that. We're gonna hit this with a rattle can, some off-white, and finish tacking it in. Set that Lexan back on, get the scales, throw that in, try to get out racing. So next step, we're gonna box that in, trace it out. The piece that comes with the kit, I miscut a couple things. I don't like how it fits. We got some tacks in here. I'm gonna jump in and put a couple more tacks here and there. It's hard for me to film that while I'm doing it, so I'll put a time lapse. Then I'm gonna knock some of that surface rust coming in hot real quick and try to put some rattle can on it. So hang on. So in here, just putting some tacks on the back because it's actually going to come out way better if you do it like that. Ooh. Yeah, it's really hard to do this with one hand and a camera. Not to mention I can't really weld. So, oh, that one looks nice. You get the idea though. So, get some of those in there. I didn't do such a good job there. I cut the lip a little too low. So we're going to go in and tack this in from the back, and then we'll grind and paint that and whatever. Something like that when we're done. That'll work. In order to attach that top, we ended up drilling holes from the bottom and tacking it from the bottom. I assume you were supposed to use their holes. They had holes from the top, but I had already welded in the firewall, so I couldn't attach it how they had planned. So I just reversed it and drilled some holes and went from there, because they already had holes in this piece. I drilled holes in the bottom and welded these two together after in place. So that's what it's looking like. There's a lot of heat marks coming through, but we're gonna clean that up and paint it here in a minute. Oh, dude, ship it, dude. Let's see your skills. What'd you say, 3 years auto body? You better do Matt proud. Got Caleb down here, bringing in the body specialist. I don't know, we'll see how it comes out. Then we'll make our assessment. Pretty good though, got it pretty done. We just hit it with 1,000 grit. We don't do paint, we don't do metal work, but somebody gotta do it. That's what you and Nathan be doing all day?
Oh yeah.
Match is pretty good. Straight out of Lowe's. What is it, 2-in-1? All in one. That's pretty much it. That sums it up. We're going to paint this so it don't look like Chris Hall's car. Rusted to the max. We got Caleb out here. He's doing some Subaru stuff. Last step. Gonna scratch some of these surfaces up, tape them off, get that seam sealer, make this baby good. Nice and clean, get these edges freshed up. We're gonna finish painting all that and deal with that, but not right now. We're just gonna finish that up, stab the motor and scale it. Dude said scratch up the surfaces so this glue sticks. Or epoxy, 3M epoxy, something 2-part, I don't know. So we're gonna scratch everything up, hit these seams, and ship her on down to the show. Called in our tape and caulk paint specialist. Got the Four Seasons sunroom shirt on. Okay. So we're gonna tape these up. We got Pops taping them up. Then we're gonna throw some of that seam sealer and see how it works. Some type of epoxy base. Them thick welds didn't do no good, huh? It'd be nice if they had white. Putting the finishing touches on this. Wasn't sure I needed you, but now I'm glad I called you in. There's a little bit of, you know. Nice.
Yeah, if I'm wanting, I guess. We can just do it.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll sand it out. It's epoxy, so I guess it hardens, you know. Then we can work it a little. Here you go. It's alright, we'll retape it if oh perfect. Going for that glory.
Shit.
Sorry, you want a razor blade?